Now, clearly we are all in the holiday spirit.
Yes.
And so is everyone at home because they've all been watching these Christmas movies that come on Hallmark lately, right? Okay, I know I can't be the only one obsessed. They're saying that this is at an all-time high. Even our own Tam had a Hallmark Christmas movie. With my mom and husband, A Christmas Miracle. It was amazing.
Thank
there
you for that.
But you guys, I just read an article in BuzzFeed that actually said that the reason why people love these movies so much is because it's the perfect escape for them.
Yeah.
That for an hour and a half or so, they get to not think about their problems. They get to not think about, you know, the Christmas list they still have to go out and shop for, how much money they've spent, and that it's perfect escapism. So what do you guys think about that? Is that one of the reasons that you think people love these movies so much?
What? Yeah, and I mean, as you guys know, I love Christmas and everything that
Feel good.
yes, embodies Christmas. That's hope, love, forgiveness, joy, and that is what Hallmark pretty much is.
Yeah.
And I'm also really happy that Hallmark realizes that diversity is a must.
Yes. And they've proven that now.
They have. And I will say, they gave me full control to do whatever I wanted. They asked me, they said, do you want this movie to emulate, you know, your marriage? And I was like, what do you mean? Do you want to have a Caucasian lead? And I said, you know what? I don't care. I just want the right person for the role. Whether they're Latin, you know, Latino, Asian, whatever. And it just so happens that Brooks was, you know, perfect for it. And I'm glad they let me do that.
Absolutely. That's so great. There's so many of them coming out now.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland also has one, My Little Christmas, it's called, and it's on Lifetime. And it's just great to see diversity because there's nothing better than, I think, seeing a child watch these movies with their parent, or just women in general seeing something and going, I can relate to that, or that looks like me, or I feel that I'm represented, and that you don't just see the same thing over and over again.
You know what I think is also important besides Hallmark movies and the movies my friends are in, but also memories. The movies that you grew up watching when you were a kid. Do you guys remember like Frosty the Snowman before it turned into like super, you know,
I never saw Frosty the
super
Snowman.
technology?
No?
Frosty the Snowman, the old one, was it like claymation, you guys? Or
I was
something
more
like
like a Home Alone kind of girl.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Magic. Lost in New York, that was my jam.
Which one do you like better? Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2?
Honestly, Home Alone 2.
I like 2 too.
I like 2, and we just watched it. Like, I love watching it.
Which one is the one where it says, sounds like a tool chest coming down the stairs?
That's number 2 when he's at the house, and it is the tool chest because they were renovating the house in New York.
Yes, number 2 all day.
Welcome to the Plaza Hotel, the Ding Dang Dong. Yeah.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I agree. You know what? You really need to check out those old. It was claymations and also
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
cartoons.
Reindeer,
It's Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Oh my God, the best.
Everybody loves Charlie Brown.
Yes,
I've never seen
the
that
best.
one.
No, you
I
have to
gotta
watch
see
that.
it.
That's a
You have to
classic.
do it. It's a classic. Also, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Like you said.
I saw it.
Yes.
You know, it's just like and it becomes a tradition. I know for a lot of older people, it's becoming nostalgic, and it really takes you back to the time when it was a little more simpler.
Yeah.
So.
What do you think about, like, Miracle on 34th Street? Like,
Love
those
that.
kind of films?
Yeah, the black and white, that's
Yes,
the
I've heard of
classic.
it. I've never seen it, but I definitely want to.
You know, that's a perfect. This is the reason why we have holidays. Is it's time for us to get together,
Families.
you know.
And translate Christmas.
Are
in
you
your
getting
own way.
emotional?
I
Why are you
like
getting
that.
Why does that make you emotional?
It's bringing you back?
When you think about what this country has been through,
Yeah.
and we come to almost this the end of a decade.
Yeah.
We have to get together as a country. So when you see these type of movies, it can bring you together as a family. It can show you what's really important and what life is important about.
Yeah.
So all this other stuff that we're doing, the noise and everything, it's nice to just spend a night with your family and remember when time was a little more different, a little more pure. And I'm not even drinking, so that tells
No,
you.
I'm not being funny. Like,
came to cry,
I'm now looking at this list, and I would love to, you know, share these kind of movies with my nieces. We just watched for the first time with them Lost in New York, and it was funny, but like, I'd love to see what the messages are in these simpler films, like Charlie
were so
Brown's
pure.
Christmas.
It was like, it was nothing, like when you look at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, there was a lesson about, you know, reindeer games and bullying and things like that, and how he overcame that. You know
And
what I
to
mean?
see how simple the message could come through without the technology.
Yes.
When all you had was the little sound when his nose would go,
Yeah.
See, now I want to see
You
See?
have to.